Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia. I am Junits on Instagram and actually not Facebook, just Instagram for Junits. And that's where I post all of my fun projects that I've been working on, and it's mostly just like finished objects on there. But here is where I kind of go into more detail of all the projects that I've been working on the past month. And yeah, it's a mixture of like crochet, knitting, sometimes cross stitch, sometimes sewing, sometimes felting. I do lots of crafty things, and I feel like there's so many more that I could get into, but I try to restrain myself because knitting and crochet is a lot. And yeah, so that occupies most of my time. But yeah, this is just a video channel where I love to just talk to fellow makers who love the same things that I do, and yeah, it's just super fun to share everything with you guys. So a few life updates, I guess, before I jump into all my projects. I'm almost 36 weeks pregnant, so I'm due end of April, and yeah, Brock and I are super excited. It's our first baby, and yeah, it's gonna be wild. I know what I'm in for, but at the same time, I really don't. So I know my life is going to change drastically in like a month. So I'm very excited about that, and we are just living in our house. We've been here for a year now. We got our doggy about a year ago. He's like 15 months old, and we take him to training now because he's not a great listener. And although he is very cute and fluffy and a good cuddler, he does not listen, and he is a little excited when people come over. He loves to play bite and nibble on your arms, and he's a little jumpy. He's a Bernedoodle, so the poodle in him makes him wild. But we love him nonetheless, and that is why we are going to training, because we want to enjoy our dog as well as our tiny baby that he cannot hurt in any way, or else he'll be shafted and I will just let him run away outside. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that, but I would probably feel like I wanted to. Anyways, yeah, so we're taking him to a training. We just did like a beginner's class. It was like a 7-week course, and it was just like the basic, like sit, stand, lay down, leave it, wait. So all those kind of like basic commands that you try and teach your dog. And right now he's like pretty good. He listens and will like obey the commands if we have treats. Hopefully we can get to the point where we don't have to have treats in our hands at all times for him to listen to us. But and now we're doing Foundations 2, which is like the second level, and I think that will just like firm up some of the stuff that he learned in the beginner class, I'm hoping. So that's Chevy boy. What are you doing? I'm talking to you now. Yeah, come here. He's figuring out that there's a basement in this house. He does not know how to go downstairs, so that would be interesting if he ever tried to get down there. But come here, come. Good boy. You want a toy? Look, I got a toy for you. Can you sit? Yes. Toy. Oh yeah. He's funny. Anyways, where was I? Sorry, I have to fix the camera again. Where are we at? Good. So yes, life. Pregnant, my doggy's good. We're just cruising along. I feel pretty good for the most part, I am very thankful to have had a boring pregnancy. I hardly had any morning sickness, and like I feel pretty good. I'm still able to work and work. I have 2 more weeks of work until I'm on mat leave, and I'm hoping that I don't die slowly of being bored. I know that that's probably my last like few weeks of being able to sleep nicely for a while, for a long time. So yeah, I will take that all in eventually soon. But yeah, sorry, I'm just rambling now. On to the projects. I have lots of things. And some new WIPs and some new FOs. I have one FO today, and it's a project you have never seen before, and I was like on a rampage when I made this, so that's probably why. I made this sunshine pillow. It's a free pattern from Yarnspirations. I forget what the actual name of the pattern is. I forget what the name of the pattern is, but I will put it right here, a picture of the pattern. I'm sure if you go to Yarnspirations and search like sunshine pillow or something along the lines of that, this will come up. It has they embroidered a face on it in the actual pattern. I chose to omit the face and just knit the sunshine. I love this. I think it's so cute. The theme of our baby room is sun, moon, and stars. So that fits perfectly in our room. We have like mustard, rust green colors for our decorations in there, or decor. Yeah, and I just wanted a cozy pillow for the recliner, and it just looks so cute in the room. If I can, I'll post a picture of it sitting on the recliner. He has some artwork in there too. That's the "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine," and it's hard when you don't know the gender of your baby to do anything, really. Decorate, buy clothes, get anything. So on my baby shower, I got a lot of sad beige, and you know, you gotta do what you gotta do because you don't know what the gender is. And we did the same with our baby room. I mean, I guess these like mustardy colors are very gender neutral, and they're super in right now. So I was like, let's roll with this sun theme. And yeah, I used the Bernat Blanket yarn, and this is the color gold, I believe. Yes. I have the big giant like 300 gram ball of it that I used to make some other like stuffed animals, and I had lots of this left, so I was like, perfect, I'm gonna use this up. And the stuffing inside I actually reused as well from a pillow that I was gonna donate, but then I was like, maybe I don't need to donate this. Maybe I'll just cut it open and use all the stuffing and make another pillow for myself. And that's exactly what I did. And yeah, so here we are with this pretty pillow that I completely made for free. That's girl math. It wasn't free because I technically did buy this yarn, but I bought it like 3 years ago. So it feels free, even though it's not. But I love it. And I want to make a cloud now. And yeah, I don't know. I just think a cloud in this white Bernat would be super cute as well. I don't know. We'll see if I have the motivation to do that. But at least we got one done. And just making sure he's good. That's my only FO from March, but that's okay. We have good progress on the WIPs that I have been working on. So I'm gonna start with the Robin beanie. Yes. I'm not exactly sure how far along I was with this the last time, but I feel like I made some decent progress since the end of February. I don't know, maybe not. This is the Robin beanie by Sari Nordlund. It looks like a baby hat right now because it's so cinched in and crazy. It's a 2x2 rib hat, very basic. It's a double folded brim, so it's gonna be super warm. And it, of course, has that little slouchy bit at the top. Leave it, Chubby. He likes the sunshine. Leave it. Okay, leave it. Where's your toy? Get your toy. Nope, not that either. The slouchy bit at the top, which I really like, and I love this color. I think it's super fun. It'll be a nice pop of color against my black, my boring black winter coat. So obviously this will be ready for next winter. Yeah, I really want to get this done like ASAP. So I'm trying. It's really hard because it's just straight ribbing and I hate purling, and I have to do this for like ever an eternity. So it's painful, but I really think I'm getting there now. I'm definitely over halfway. I could definitely stop and it would just roll up once and that would be cool. Like it would look fine, but I want it to be the double folded and I have enough yarn to do that. So I really need to just stick to it, finish it. Hopefully my plan is by Easter to get that done. I'm assuming I won't have a baby by then because my mom went 2 weeks late with my brother and I was induced. So it's in my genes to just not go early ever. So I feel like I'll be around for Easter. I mean, I'm still going to be around after Easter, but I'll have more responsibilities. But I will have lots of time to knit after I'm done work. And yeah, I'm just hoping that's kind of like my deadline for the hat for sure. Yeah, so we will see how we do with that. And the yarn I'm using for this is Berroco Vintage DK. I believe it's DK. And the color Blush. It's really pretty pink. So nice. Yeah, and it's actually fun to work with. I enjoy it. Other than the pearls and ribbing for eternity. But yeah, it's great times. I feel like I have a struggle with hats. Brock's hat that I made in December was a real struggle for me. But that's okay. We're all good. It's great. Great times. So that is the Robin Beanie by Sari Nordlund. Okay, moving on. We've got, let's do this one. Okay, same yarn. This is Berroco Vintage in the worsted weight. This is my Highland Slipover by Ozetta. Just let me get it oriented here. Okay, here we are. Guys, it's looking like a slipover now. It really, really does, and I'm so excited. So last time, I think I had the collar done. I had the front, I was still working flat, I believe. But now I have joined in the round. My sleeves are there, but they're not, I haven't actually done the sleeve. I think it's just like a ribbing of some sort, like a short sleeve. But I am working my way through the body. I'm super excited about this. It has been a joy to knit. I have loved this, and I'm super excited to have this very practical piece in my wardrobe. Like, this is gonna be something I wear a lot. I think I'll be able to wear, you know, long sleeves under it, t-shirts under it. I can wear it over dresses. And of course it's black, so it's gonna go with a lot of outfits. And I'm just hoping that this is a very like wearable garment for me. Everything else, like I've said, most of the stuff in my wardrobe is bright and, you know, hard to style. I've had troubles with styling a lot of the pieces that I've made just because I want to use fun colors because it's awesome. And like, I get so inspired by these patterns, but then when I finish them, I'm like, oh, how do I wear this? Or like, I have one pair of pants that I can wear this with, or, you know, like, it's just not as practical as something that is very neutral and black and can be a layering piece. So super excited about this. The construction of this was very, very interesting. I could not even explain it to you now if I tried, but you can go ahead and look at the pattern on Ravelry and get all the info you need, because I will butcher it, I'm sure. But it's very oversized, top down slip over, and these sleeves are huge. Like that's the sleeve. That's giant. Because it's meant to be an over piece, right? Like it's meant to be baggy and to go over something. So I'm just excited to wear this. It's gonna be great. And I'm almost-ish done, sort of almost done. Feels good. But I just started my third ball. This is, like I said, Berroco Vintage in the color cast iron, just a black. And I love this Berroco yarn because it's machine washable, still has a little bit of wool in it, but it's a little more durable and wearable and washable, all the wool is. So loving this pattern. Thank you HipKnit Hooray for inspiring me to knit a black slipover, the exact black one that she has. Yeah, I'm obsessed with everything she makes. If you don't know who I'm talking about, go search her on YouTube. She is amazing, and she is like a knitting machine and knits like the cutest clothes ever. Anyways, that's my little plug for HipKnit Hooray. Yeah, so that's quite a bit of progress I made on the Highland Slipover, and 2 more. There's another knit one that I don't think you've seen. These last 2 I don't think you've seen. So this one's living in my Bajal Raven bag. And it's a baby knit. Yay! First baby knit, I think. That I have the first garment for sure that I've made. Super excited about it. Just let me get it out. It's in the bottom of this bag. Okay, and it's kind of a mess right now, but I have been working on this a lot, and that's probably why I haven't had a whole lot of progress on the Robin Beanie. And, you know, I still have my Highland Slipover, but I was way too excited about this. So this is the Sunday Morning Baby Romper by a name that I cannot pronounce, so I will post the name of it here. And look at how cute it is. Yay, I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. It's a long sleeve romper, so it's, yeah, basically has no legs. Just gonna button at the bottom like a onesie, and then it has long sleeves. In the back, this is the greatest part about it. I was thinking, how do you make like tiny baby clothes, but what if they don't fit over their heads, you know? So built into the pattern is this, you knit this little slit and you add a button on the back so that you can get it on and off their heads. How genius is that? Amazing. So I was super excited when I saw that in the pattern. I was like, oh, genius. Like, I wouldn't have thought of that because I'm not smart. But yes, we have like the raglan increases done. Split for sleeves. The collar was the first thing we did, so that's already done. And we're working our way down the body. I think I'm gonna stop now and do at least one sleeve so I don't get stuck on Sleeve Island at the very end, because that's what happens to me when I knit sweaters. But this has been working up so fast. It's so small, and you know, I'm just excited about it. So something I want to work on. At my last iron infusion is you sit there for like 3.5 hours just waiting for this iron to like go into your body. And I worked on this like the entire time. Got all my raglan increases done, and I was super excited about it. But yeah, that's looking really cute, and I'm super excited. So this is the size 1 to 3 month, I think. So it will be hopefully they'll be able to fit in it on like the cooler spring days or like summer nights, you know. We'll see. It's gonna be a little warm, and it might even be big enough, we'll see, for fall. I'm not sure, but I had enough yarn to do the 1 to 3 months, so we went with it. That was the biggest size I could make with the yarn that I had. And speaking of the yarn, this is KnitPicks Swish in the color Squirrel Heather. It's a really pretty neutral. Obviously we're doing neutrals because we don't know what we're having. And it's a DK weight, and it is 100% fine superwash merino wool. So it's super soft. It's machine wash cold, tumble dry low. Pretty good for babies. It's soft, of course, which is amazing. And I love the neutrals in Swish. They're so beautiful. This heathery color is fun. But I'm super excited to make like gender specific colored sweaters and clothes. I have dreams of making the Storm Sweater by PetiteKnit. There's a Storm Sweater baby, and I am obsessed with it. I'm like, I need that because my baby can wear all bright colors and be amazing because they're just gonna rock everything. And there's another one by PetiteKnit. It's like a striped one, but it's like striped. The sleeves are different, the body's different, the collar's a different color. It's super fun. I forgot what the name of it is. I'll post it here as well. Anyways, I have dreams, big dreams, and I'm super excited about this next chapter of my life of making baby clothes because, come on, I'm obsessed. How tiny and fast. So much faster than making myself clothes. So, that's the Sunday morning baby romper. Yeah, and I made a ton of progress on that. So, one more, guys. Give me a second. Let me just collect those things before I lose them all. Put that there. Okay. One more. This one, I have talked about the plans for it. I just don't think I've ever actually shown you the project. But here we are. We have arrived. Oh, and you know why I started this? Because I finished my temperature blanket. Yes, you guys are probably so happy to hear that I have finished my 2022 temperature blanket. It is currently 2025, and here we are. That's okay. That's what happens. It was just, you know, a thing where you're like super excited about it when you first cast it on. And then I got so stalled in like September. I was doing my rows and I just couldn't. And then it sat in a bag. We moved, and then it was in the basement. And then I went to my sip and stitch group, and the girls were like, "Hey Julia, did you ever finish your temperature blanket?" I was like, "Guys, I didn't." And they were like, "You need to." So then I felt accountable to finish it, and I finished it. I was like, okay, I can't start another blanket until I finish that one. And that was the only motivation I had to finish it. I'll post a few pictures of it here. It's all hung up nicely on my blanket ladder in the other room. But super proud of myself for pushing through, finishing it. It looks beautiful. Hanging in my living room. It's a little like pop of color that I didn't know I needed. And now I can start new blankets, which is the whole reason I got it done, like I said. But here we are with our next blanket, and hopefully this one doesn't take me 3 years to finish. It won't, I know it. But this is the Rainbow Bobble Blanket, the Boho Rainbow Bobble Blanket by someone who I forget what her name is. I'll post it once again. Post it all there. But I have done so it gets bigger and bigger as you go. It starts in the middle with the cream, like the natural neutral color that you're gonna use for the border. And then you go into the bobbles of the actual rainbow part of the blanket. And you can see there, I've done one full color onto the second color, and I have 3 more colors after that I have to add in until I do the border. But this is also gonna go in the baby room. It's another gender neutral blanket. I love how like cozy and thick it is. It's gonna be a great blanket for laying on the ground, laying on the grass outside. Yeah, I made one for my sister-in-law, made one for my cousin. So I am very familiar with this pattern and the yarn. This is Lion Brand Hue and Me. So it's a collab that Lion Brand did with Two of Wands, and the colors are absolutely incredible and they all look so beautiful together. And it's a bulky yarn that I just love to work with. It works up so fast. So I'm just loving it. I've had this yarn for a little while. I ordered it, all the colors to match our baby room. So it does have like a mustardy color like this in it later on. We're starting with the greens and then we go into like the mustard rusty colors. But yeah, I just love it. It's gonna be great. Not very big right now, but that's the progress I have on my Boho Rainbow Bubble blanket. And so far in the blanket we have Salt. That's our neutral color. And then this is Artichoke, and this is Fatigues. And then we move into Juniper, I believe, and Arrowwood, or something like that. I don't know, guys. I know that this is Artichoke, and this is Salt, and this is Fatigues, and it looks really cute. So, super excited about that as well. It's my only crochet WIP that I have going at the moment right now. I do have plans to make some more stuffed animals for my baby. If you have been here for a while, you know that I still have the business. I have a business called Handmade Jules, and I make little crochet stuffed animals. They're super cute and fun. But I've slowed down on that. COVID was like my high peak. I had like so many orders and it was very overwhelming, and I was inspired, made a whole bunch of money to buy more yarn, which was awesome. And now that I'm working, we moved into our house. Now we're having a baby, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this anymore. You know, like my day job is what occupies most of my time, and when I have kids, that's just gonna be another thing. So they take me a long time to make. They take me like 5 to 6 hours to make one. And obviously I'll still make animals for like my friends and family and myself, but I don't think I'm gonna accept orders anymore. So yeah, that's where I'm at with my Handmade Jules business. But if you want to go check out all my animals and see what I've made, you can go look at Handmade Jules. It's handmade.jules, Jules, on Instagram. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna make for myself now and for gifts and stuff. But I have a few animals already made that I'm putting in the baby room for decoration. Obviously, I'm gonna make a whole bunch more for my kid because they deserve the world and they deserve to have every single animal they could possibly think of. And I would love that, to like have my own and enjoy them myself for once. So that'll be great. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. I'm not sure. I lost it. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. I did not get any yarn in the mail. No. And I have 0 progress made on my Harriet socks. If you're wondering, those cable socks that I had been working on last podcast are on the back burner. They're hibernating. I got really excited about the sunshine pillow and the blanket and the baby clothes. And I was like, no, I don't really feel like making these socks right now. So they've been put on hold. That's okay. I'll get to them eventually, hopefully. So if you're wondering where those are, they're behind me in a basket. That just happens sometimes. But you know, you guys are fully aware of that feeling of casting on something exciting and forgetting about the 10 other WIPs that you already have going on. And that is why I love making these videos, because you guys understand everything. And it's fun to like talk to like-minded people, even though I'm not really talking to you. Anyways, this is now just me rambling on about nothing. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think I will see you in a month. I may be very pregnant and like grumpy. Or maybe I'll see you in a little bit after that and I'll have a tiny baby. I don't know. We'll see. A lot can happen in a month. So, with that, happy knitting. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I hope you have lots of projects to enjoy working on as well. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.